Yo, 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 new day. Special day today. How are we all feeling? How are we all feeling post release date trailer? How we feeling? How we doing? I am doing I don't know how I'm doing. Uh yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot to take in. It feels like it shouldn't be, but it is. Fucking September 4th is apparently the date of, you know, fucking Silksong releasing. I can't believe I'm saying this. That's like 2 weeks away. What's going on? I do not know. I've told you guys that I expected. I kind of hoped, I guess, it would be in December. Solely because then I have time to catch up on all the days I've, you know, kind of left in the gutter from, like, I don't know, forgetfulness and holidays mainly. But like, I cannot do that. That's gonna be fucking impossible for me to do. I'm like 200 days behind. What am I gonna do? Am I just gonna continue this? Am I gonna, like, you know, catch up on, like, do like a fucking 200 days post everything, post release? Am I gonna just, like, shift over to Silksong, make a playthrough of Silksong instead? I feel like that would be kind of fraudulent to do. But I guess it is. God damn it! Shut the fuck up. I guess this is also kind of. It kind of sucks that I've gotten, like, decent at Pantheon 5. So now I can't do, like, runs where I die within 2 minutes and that's it. You know, each run takes like half an hour, so if I were to start now and non-stop go, fuck, I don't know, let's do some quick maths here. 24 hours in a day, let's say like half an hour for each run, that is 50-ish runs a day. Well, I guess I could catch up. But I would have fucking nothing to yap about. I also have a, you know, a little thing called a job to attend. So, you know, not saying not to bring down all the hype that is, like, Silksong release date and Silksong releasing soon. But God, I wish I had more time. Of course, that is entirely my own fault. But, you know, damn. I don't really know what I expected. I don't actually know if this is I feel like this is a new trailer. I'm not, like, deep in the lore of the Hollow Knight or the Silksong trailer. Like, I don't really know, like, each and every single area. Like, I don't have the map mapped out in my head, you know, type shit. Even though I probably could. They've shown the map, like, you know, several times. You know, at least parts of it. But from what I've seen so far, from what everything I've seen, I love each and every fucking area, because it just feels so, I don't know, it feels like Hollow Knight. It sounds stupid to say, but it feels like Hollow Knight. My mic is blocking like half the screen, give me a second here. So, yeah, fucking Silksong. Silksong much. I don't even know what to say. I have, like, nothing prepared. I guess I did know that this was gonna happen, but, like, damn, this soon? I don't fucking know. I don't know how I feel about it. As happy as I am, I'm more so just stressed about what I do with this channel, because I am not prepared for for Silksong to come out yet. Again, that is my own problem. So I guess I will see what I can do. I might just use up the entirety of my weekends to just, like, grind and fucking grind some more. But, like, what do I just, like, sit in silence? Because there are limits to how long I can just sit and talk to myself for. I guess we can experiment with that. How long can I sit and, like, aimlessly talk to myself? because I guess I have done that, but just like in my head at work, because my work right now is boring as hell, and we're not allowed to have like, you know, headphones on or anything, fucking AirPod in, no. So the only entertainment I have is my own head, my own brain. So I guess I have like just talked to myself for hours upon end, and like just transferring that to this channel. It could be kind of funny. Could be kind of funny. I'm not depending. I'm considering doing just like a live stream. I don't know, just to have anybody to talk to. But I don't know if that's gonna be like the solution to do. It feels weird because I've been like ramping up for like the past while to like get the what is it, the 4th or the 5th blood heart, the last blood heart that you need by just doing a Pantheon 4 all bindings. I just completed that, and now I've finally, like, I'm in my fullest form or whatever the fuck. God damn, you can change directions by like hitting him that direction? I guess so. Whoa, thunder. So yeah, what do we do? I do not know. I do not know. Again, this channel is not popular, so even if I were to just live stream all of it, I feel like I would be quite alone for a good while of it. Also, I don't actually know exactly how many days I'm behind, but I guess I need to figure that out a little bit here. If I can just quickly, is this on my screen? Yeah, this is on my screen. I guess you can now stalk me and see whatever I am watching. It's not the most interesting shit of all time. Alright. Wow, Silksong trailer. This is crazy. Anyhow, when is the oldest? Okay, I don't care. 3 years ago. When is the date? How many days? I have searched this before. This is great. Whoo-wee. Okay. And how many days are we on right now? Which run is this? This is riveting gameplay, doing basic math. So we have this right here. Minus. There we go. Yikes. That is a lot of days I gotta catch up on. That is how many days I am behind. 267. Yikes. Yikes. And I gotta do that in 2 weeks. So yeah, fucking good luck to me. God damn. This is a big yikes. This is a huge yikes. Anyhow, I already ran out of things to say about this. I guess I didn't actually. I didn't talk about the trailer at all. I just said I liked the areas. Anyway, biggest thing I took from the trailer we just watched is that there is a whole ass mother flippin' crafting kit. Yeah, that's straight up just a crafting kit. How does that work? How is that going to work? There was also some sort of reference in one of the titles to like crafting or like homemade. It said something like twice or something about like a homemade world, like a home crafted world, which is pretty suspicious, I gotta be honest, because I could easily see the story being about like, or at least the lore of the world. Waha! Can we hit this? We hit it, let's go. Alone, same brother. I could easily see the lore around the world being like, it was like handcrafted by somebody. Because again, we are just like fucking ants, and there are canonically like gods in this world. as the guy you see behind me, the fucking god seekers. Which gods are they seeking? That might be, you know, something tackled in the Silksong. Mayhaps, perhaps, who really knows? I'm just excited to, like, play it. Not even necessarily, like, see the lore. I'm excited for everything about it, but, like, just running around and, you know, the platforming, pretty much, is what I'm, like, one of the things I'm most hyped about, because it just looks so fluent. Like, everything you do, like, the parkour, the, like, grappling thing, which I love, by the way. That's, like, a, you know, we've known that for a long time, but I love the fact, yeah, so I love the fact that they took, like, the original, from the original Hollow Knight game, like, animations from Hornet, and just made it her moves. So, like, attacking move is, like, her ball and, you know, stuff like that. You know, we can... You saw the Hornet fight. You have her little, like, fucking Silksong ball, her strings. Just strings in general is just a funny weapon to deal with. And also to fucking platform with. I'm just kinda... It feels so easy. In my mind, it feels so easy to platform around as Hornet, but it might just be because we've seen her in canon, like, in canon, holy shit, I sound obnoxious, in Hollow Knight, do some insane shit. So the only real... the only real thing I can see about the, like, progress thing being realistic enough is that this is, like, a prequel to Hollow Knight. Because then we can, like, start from literal fucking nothing, ground zero, and then work our way, like, to all the abilities that Hornet has. And then maybe in a DLC or something, we can, like, work with a post-time skip? Post-Hollow Knight. Post-OG Hollow Knight. This is gonna also be really insane to deal with, like, saying, like, when referring to the two stories, because they're obviously from the same, like, world. Like, just, you know, base Hollow Knight and Silksong, differentiating between them when you're talking about them, that feels weird. That feels really weird, saying base Hollow Knight. I don't know. There's probably somebody coming up with a term as we speak that we can use. Probably already has, I gotta be honest. The community has been starved for so long. Anyhow. Yeah, I'm just also excited as hell to explore everything. I feel like I'm slashing way too slowly. Like, way more slowly than I'm used to, but I don't know if it's just because I kinda got used to the no bindings, and then I had some sort of some sort of charm. I don't know. What was I saying? I don't know. Just all of the like mechanical places, and, you know, because we see a lot of places that are, like, kind of like man-made structures, like mechanical shit. Where in something like Hollow Knight, we had, like, the sewer system and whatnot. That was kind of that, but, like, not really. I guess it was kind of, but we didn't see a lot of it. We saw, like, the city and stuff, but, like, not a lot of actual mechanical shit. So I'm excited to see that, and I hope there's, like, a lot of lore around it. I hope we get a lot more lore around the world, and not just, like, the characters in them. Because, like, in Hollow Knight, we get a lot of lore about, like, the king and the like basically all the different bosses. Like, what are their main shticks, and also what are they called? Like, not the guardians. That feels wrong. Like, the guys you collect the souls from, and then you beat the game essentially. What are they called? I know they have a name. I sound like such a fake fan right now. It's been a long while since I played the base game. But, you know, we know a lot of lore about those guys. Presumably, I'm gonna assume. I know there's, like, I don't know, 14-hour video or something, exaggerating as hell, but there's a long-ass video about, like, all the lore in Hollow Knight that I just kind of haven't watched, and I feel like such a fraud of a Hollow Knight fan that I have not watched, like, the biggest video on Hollow Knight that is out there. God damn. So, yeah, maybe should watch that. Maybe also just, like, play the base game again before Silksong. Because, again, there is the possibility that Silksong is gonna be, like, a whole ass, whatchamacallit, sequel. Yeah, that was a big word outside of my vocabulary. That it's a sequel. Because, like, in the end of the game, like, it's kind of ambiguous where Hornet ends up, right? Like, in the true ending, you see, like, the Hollow Knight, fucking basically becoming Pure Vessel, and, you know, the cycle continues and, you know, whatnot. But Hornet is, like, could still be alive, very much, and just, like, going around, wandering around, doing stuff. So it's definitely possible. I can see it being both a prequel and a sequel. Not like both, but, you know, it could be both, is what I'm trying to say. It could be either of them. Rosa. Anywho, I'm also very excited for the battles, because Hollow Knight had some banger-ass boss fights, and there are, like, I think they said, like, 200 plus enemies to fight, and a lot of the ones we saw in the trailer seemed like boss fights. You know, some of them way more hyped than others. There was the guy who just kind of, I don't know, either screamed at you or sucked you in, like a kind of Kirby style. But we also have this one fucking guy who reminds me a lot of Hive Knight, the bee-looking guy from Hollow Knight, that we will probably get to in, like, just a bit. Kinda looked like him. He was at least yellow, and I only see color, I don't see shape, of course. But he, like, splits up and then mixes back together, so I don't really know what their deal is, what their shtick is. But I just like bosses where there are multiple enemies that you can kinda, you know, that's one of the reasons why this is probably my favorite fight. I know, very controversial opinion. But specifically, the Three Sisters fight, not Two Sisters, fucking Three Sisters fight is probably my favorite in the entire game. Just because it's so, like, once you get fluent in the fight, it is so fun to just, like, maneuver around, because the entire thing is about, like, positioning yourself and stuff. Which I guess a lot of the fights are, but, like, there's just, it just feels good. I can't really explain it. I'm not, like, the game designer, you know. I've done some rookie-ass games that didn't work out, but I guess I did game design at some point in high school. We made, like, me and bro, during some, I don't know, we had, like, a week to do it. We made a really fucking ass version of Pokemon. We basically ripped off Pokemon and made it, like, in a jungle instead, so you had to go around the jungle as, like, a CEO of some wood chopping company, some woodworking company, and chop down the jungle, the rainforest, and then you had to fight enemies, and those were basically, like, you know, the Pokemon, the leaders. We fumbled that really hard. That is a whole ass thing that I could probably talk about for a long time. Me and bro's horrible game ideas, because we had programming in high school. We had, again, like, we just had the opportunity to just, like, make games. And we used that opportunity really poorly, because we never really made a full-on game. We just kind of excused ourselves to, like, oh, I guess this is our idea for the game, but, like, we didn't really complete it, we didn't really do any programming, but this is probably how we would program it. And it worked because our teacher was not very good at programming, so yeah, hell yeah. Anyway, that is a whole nother fucking thing. What was I talking about? Probably some game design. What sort of game design? A fight? Oh yeah, the fucking Three Sisters fight. I don't know why it is, like, actually fun to play. It's just, it feels fluent is the best way I can explain it. Like, it feels like every movement you make has a purpose. And, like, there are, you know, there are a lot of shit happening at all times. I don't know if that's why I like it, is that just stuff happens. And it's not, like, bullshit. It's not a bunch of bullshit that is, like, random. It's, like, pre-calculated. Like, Galleon, for example. Let's say Galleon. He is, you know, he has a set amount of HP. Yeah, wow, congratulations. How did you figure? But, like, his balls, you know, they just kind of fumble all around the place and, you know, without any sense of fucking rhyme or rhythm to them. At least it feels that way. Probably is, but I'm not gonna like delve into like the coding of the fucking Galleon fight in order to get better. I just lost all my fucking blood hearts to this guy. This is embarrassing. Yikers, huge yikers. God damn it, shit. God damn it, I fumbled that fight hard. Shit, I said we would get to Hive Knight soon. That was just like a complete lie, I guess. Is it not after Shio, like we get a little break and then Hive Knight is there? I'm pretty sure. I should be like pretty confident in these fight orders, but I'm not whatsoever. Like after Sly, I'm kind of excused because I haven't gotten past Sly, which is also a that's a yikers in and of itself, but like I'm at least excused to not know the order of the bosses. Right? Right? I don't know. I take them as they come. I'm too busy yapping to make any sort of notice on those sorts of unimportant things. So yeah, I'm just kind of excited to like. I'm excited for a lot of things for Silksong. I'm also just like curious how long is the game, because I feel like they've said Obama Fender. I feel like they've said Team Cherry, the fucking developer guys, they've said multiple times that they just kind of keep on adding stuff, and that's why everything like has taken so long. And they're like, you know, yeah, they're fine-tuning it, like finding a good moment to release it, probably. God damn it, I thought he was gonna hit me there. I just lost a blood heart for no reason whatsoever. So yeah, I'm expecting the game to be like kinda long. I'm also half expecting there to be kinda like you know, in or in Hollow Knight with King Grim and whatnot. But also, like, I was gonna say at the start, in Monster Hunter, there is, like, a DLC, just, like, kinda added, like, I don't know, a year after the release or something. I guess, Hollow Knight is way more accurate than fucking, Monster Hunter. That's another thing, I haven't played Monster Hunter in a while. The new updates are kind of just, I don't know, I see them as kind of meaningless. I had a lot of fucking fun playing the base game, but like, you know, I'm kind of burned out at the moment, as I have been, because I just kind of non-stop played it for like 2 weeks. But I could see myself getting into it again. I just have so much shit to play before I get back into it. Including now, apparently, Silksong. And for the next 2 weeks, a lot of fucking Hollow Knight. Yikes. Also, when I usually do these videos, I usually, you know, I want to have something to talk about, right? Like, either, you know, fucking something happened at work, which is usually the boring videos, or I have, like, I've played a game, I've, like, progressed some in Dark Souls or something. I've watched Avatar recently, for example. I should really, like, look up if there actually is... Wow, wow! I should really look up if there actually is a, like, an epilogue to Avatar, because I've talked about that several times. I really want there to be an epilogue, but I haven't really looked. I guess I could just ask my sister. My sisters, both of them probably have that knowledge on the tip of their fingertips. They have their... they're both, like, forcing me to watch it. And thank God they have, because that shit was pretty peak. But anyway, I would just like to have something to yap about. Whether it be something I watched, something I played, something I did that I can complain about. But, you know, seeing as I now have to do like fucking 5 times the runs in order to catch up, I don't really probably have a lot to talk about, which is why I'm considering doing like a huge live stream, maybe. Could be something. I guess for my like 5 viewers, let me know if you're up to that. I don't know why I asked. I'm probably gonna do it anyway. This is a big yikes. Can I make this? I can, in fact, make this. Let's go. Alright. Huge W. We are gonna make it through this. So, I don't really know if I actually expect to complete this Pantheon 5. Fucking all bindings. I usually take it like one step at a time, you know. When I get to a new boss, I just die instantly, and I have to like recalibrate my entire like fight before that to hopefully just like, you know, maybe heal up some before a big fight. I guess Sly is the exceptions are these like you beat them and then there's like a bench. A little spring, just a little break from everything, which I'm pretty certain there is after Sly, unless there is like some sort of, I don't even know who it would be. I really don't hope it's Soap, but it could be Soap. I am not looking forward to Soap. If I even make it there, I mean, we have a lot of fucking runs to do, but like, man. Oh, I am actually so sorry. I usually bow to this guy and like religiously every single time. I don't know why I didn't do it there. I felt like legitimately bad, and I feel like I terrorized this poor guy's day. We were about to have like an honorable duel, and I just messed him up. I guess I didn't mess him up. He's messing me up right now, for real, for real. Alright. That was a good place to heal. Yeah, we can do this. Need to just not dash into the guy. Oh man, he's gonna do it one extra time just to fucking annoy me. That was great. That also reminds me, actually, I say that as if you have any idea, the live streaming part. I've seen like a guy on TikTok somewhere, like consistently every single night, he is streaming Pantheon 5 all bindings. I don't know how long he's done it for, but I've seen him do it like basically every night for like a solid 3 weeks or something. And he is like so much better than me, it is comical. I don't know why, the curse I have on me. It's just like, I am bad at game. That is basically like the shtick, the thing. Or the other guys just don't yap as much. Probably also a reason why, but like, everybody else I've seen or like interacted with that has tried this challenge are just so much better. They either completed like first try, like that troll lector guy who was there. and like ruining me and Bro's reputation for a while. Then Bro just kind of completed it very casually. I lived with him at the time, and he just kind of didn't tell me because I was in the middle of my own Hollow Knight run. That is kind of fucking goofy. But he just like completed it on day like 300 something. Like, damn, bro. I didn't know you had that dog in you. I knew that he was, you know, pretty consistently getting to like pure vessel and stuff, but like, I didn't know it was that bad. I don't know. I didn't know I was that bad is probably the biggest thing. I also like, to this point, I can pretty consistently get to if I have like a good run. But this, like, Watcher Knights and, you know, everything after is where I actually have to concentrate on the fights, which kind of sucks because then I can't really yap my ass off. But I guess if I want to complete this run, I could. I don't know. I'm also considering just doing a whole shitload of drunk runs. Because drunk runs are usually no more than like a minute long each, and then I can do like fucking 15 of them at a time. I've done that before. God damn it. Guys, please leave me alone. I'm just trying to murder you all, kill you all. God damn it. Yeah. So, that is, I guess that is my stance on fucking everything. Very, very late conclusion to everything. Took me a while to get to, but, yeah. TLDR, Silksong is gonna be lit AF. Also, I'm kinda cursed by the fact that I need to, another bro I lost a bet with him. So now I owe him Silksong. I don't know how, I don't really have a good guess on how much Silksong is actually gonna cost. Because Hollow Knight, the game, fucking Hollow Knight the game, costs right now like, god damn it, I thought you were a dead guy. Crazy disguise. The base game Hollow Knight costs like 15 euros, right? I'm expecting Silksong to at the very least, not be like a $60 game. I'm hoping it won't. I'm hoping it stays like low-key and, you know, to like accessible to fucking everyone. Especially because I am kinda freaking broke right now, and I don't really know. Wait, am I getting to Umu and I still have to heal? God, this sucks. Unless I can... I fucked it up. I keep fucking this up. I really needed to go up and nail the guy, but I fucked up. I fucked up again. This is great. Am I gonna die to Umu? Is this gonna be like a consistent thing? Oh, can we do this? We cannot. I don't know what I was thinking there. That's not in position to, What? Okay, my controller just disconnected. My controller just disconnected again. Okay, well, at least now I have an excuse for dying. But let's be honest, I was gonna die anyway. But I have an excuse for dying. My controller disconnected. And I was not in my gamer stance. I was very much leaned back as far as I could go. Well, shit, I guess I'll figure out what to do about this. Tomorrow, it is Friday tomorrow, I have, like, I can get slammed drunk tomorrow, that's gonna be fine. Alright, I guess I'll get back to it. See you later, gang.